Well, I'm on the Lantra stand and I'm with David Fisher, who's the head of industry partnerships. And we spoke, I think, at Soltex just back in November.
Indeed, yeah.
And we covered a range of grounds that Lantra cover, but you wanted to focus more, and it's a great idea that we talk more about industry partnerships.
That's it, exactly, yeah. So it's something which we're looking to, do a bit more of, really, working closer with industry. So, as we explained at Soltex, Lantra, back to sort of where we were, more so as a bit of a go-to organisation for the sector. But one of the things that we're keen to do is work closer with, the known brands, the known manufacturers, the known associations, to create basically industry training standards. So an example of that at the moment is that over the last couple of years, I actually think may have been BTME 3 years ago, where we first had a conversation with the guys at Agravista, and having with them developing their Agravista Amenity Academy. They have bite-sized e-learning courses which are now approved and accredited with Lantra. So going forward, the idea is we're going to have a group of training courses sort of badged and titled, and those courses will carry a Lantra-approved certificate, which will be great. Hopefully, great for them and great for us.
Now, you're hoping, obviously, to get more and more people tied in, qualified, and using these industries, it's opening doors that wouldn't otherwise open to get more people through them.
Yeah, definitely. And that was the conversation that we had with Agravista Amenity Academy. The idea is that them having their customer base that potentially maybe we wouldn't necessarily reach ourselves. So their customers get to use the Academy e-learning courses. And then, hopefully for us, they're going to be getting a little bit more exposure to our practical courses. So the idea being, they'll learn the theory, and then hopefully they'll follow through and do the practical and things like, the spraying and the mowers and bits and pieces like that, yeah.
Are you finding, David, that the value of education is growing within the sector, the end users? Are they finding that their promotion can be more accelerated if they get more qualifications behind them?
I think so, definitely. I think as individuals and also as employers, because the idea being, I know that there can sometimes be a bit of a concern that if you train staff, they might set up and be your competitors, or you might be training them up to move on and work for the competitors. But I think at the same time, as employers, I think responsible employers realise train your staff, keep your staff, happy staff. So the idea, hopefully, that if you train people up, they're going to be more efficient. Be good for your business. If it means they move on, hopefully you've got good you've got good sort of return from your investment whilst they've been with you. Yeah.
Now, this industry that we're in, we all enjoy being in, is a manageable size. Are there other organisations like yourselves that work in maybe bigger sectors and find it more difficult to do what you're able to do within this industry?
I think there are. I mean, even going back when we last spoke, and we talked about the Sector Skills Council idea. So Lantra, similarly, there are other organisations similar to Lantra in other sectors that may run maybe some of the bigger sectors. I don't know, things like maybe like construction or sectors like that. So in theory, all industry should have an organisation a bit like Lantra that are sort of deeming to be the overarching skills organisation. Yeah.
And how's it been for you? Here you've got a lovely stand on entrance to one of the entrances to the show.
That's it.
A busy day so far?
It's been pretty good, yeah. It's been pretty busy, yeah. That's it. Usual quieting off a little bit now over lunch. But no, it's been good. And I think, as you say, we're fairly handy near one of the entrances. They're not too far from the through flow from halls 1 and 2. So no, it's been good, and hopefully,
And what sort of theme is there to the questions that you're getting asked?
I think a lot of it is it's skills based. It's again, what training courses can we do? What can say as operatives maybe do to broaden their remit, their scope, and again maybe sort of employability a bit. So a long sort of training based and hopefully adding to strings to their bow for returning back to work. Yeah.
Well, great, lovely to talk to you again. Nice to learn myself to learn a little bit more about what you guys are doing, and we'll no doubt speak again before the year's out.
Great stuff. Thanks very much. Yeah, speak again. Cheers.